started in high. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Bam. Which way have I unlocked in this game? Oh hey, the Division 2 is out. Who gives? Alright. I got a few extra missions. I got the armor of Altair. This must be Brotherhood. Oh no, it counts all these shits together. Okay. I don't even know what I got for this. Oh shit, fuck. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's continue the story. Now listen up, here's a story. Excuse me, everyone. Oh god. Okay. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow the rainbow. No tippa-dippa-dippa-boo. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key want to play Apex Legends. But I'm gonna focus on this a bit. I'll focus on this today, maybe tomorrow I'll play Apex Legends with Matt. And who knows, because it's Friday, maybe I'll be able to play Apex Legends tomorrow with Matt and Kai. Rolling around at the... Alright. That's the mission right there. Hello, sir and/or madam.
Ezio! Come meet my new friends!
Oh shit, okay. Man, that made my life a hell of a lot easier.
You fight like a man late for his own wedding.
See, by about 25 years.
I was too late to save the Bazaar then, unfortunately. But now that my army has doubled in size, we'll take it back together. This way!
Okay, you got it, dude.
When the Templars take control of the district, they flaunt their presence. Hanging banners...
Oh, and I failed the mission already. Look at me go.
When the Templars take control of the district,
man, I'm upset that
hanging banners, extorting the merchants,
I shouldn't drive well under the influence of alcohol because I really want like Burger King or Wendy's right now.
Victory.
Like a good
They are
bacon
quite bold.
cheeseburger with some fries.
Why does the
right
Sultan
now.
tolerate
Be
this?
So good.
Sultan Bayezid is far away, Ezio, warring with his son Selim, near Fersa, northwest of the city. He has been away for years, at least since the earthquake, and maybe even before. He is blind to all this turmoil.
Ah, but your eyes are open, see?
Hem defal, Tashigibi. Believe it.
Believe it. Oh, so it takes off my mask during cutscenes. Interesting.
I am not confident a smoke bomb will help us here.
Smoke bomb? Ezio, it's time you Italians joined the 16th century. These do not obscure. They distract. You see? They can't resist. Let's move.
You are full of surprises today.
Crafting explosives is a new hobby. One we borrowed from the Chinese and have taken to with great passion.
You will have to teach me.
Who is the mentor here, Ezio? I'm beginning to wonder.
So why wouldn't it let me use Eagle Vision while I'm walking, but if I stop walking and then start walking again, I can? Hey, game, what the fuck? So I texted Matt, or I guess Facebook message, Matt, and whoa, no, come on, let me catch up, and then just do the thing, game. Cool, whatever. See if they want to play Apex Legends tonight.
Make me proud.
Oh, cool, and it's installing an update for fucking Facebook Messenger. Oh boy. How do I? Oh, there we go. Just launch it, fucking Kobe. To see if they want to play Apex Legends tonight. Alternatively, I'll also be down for Black Ops, but
There they go.
ah, shit, fuck it.
Hurry, we're nearly there.
I'm hurrying, Yusuf. Shit, hold on, fucking. I already am. Hold on, Yusuf, hold on, Yusuf, Misif, Asif. Fuck, come on. Up you go. There we go. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Oh, that was a waste of a parachute, huh?
This is another of our many dens, taken by Templars, as you can see. Somewhere among this rabble is a Templar captain. Kill him, then climb the tower and light their signal fire. This warns the Templars that it is time to pack up and go.
Bene, you create a distraction. I will send them home.
Man, this alcohol puts the beer in root beer. Chicken. I want food so bad. I want food that's bad for me. Like KFC, maybe. I'd be open to Taco Bell. Really prefer. Ooh. Oh, that spicy garlic parmesan sauce that I made from Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, that'd be so good right now. But for a good price range, I'd fucking love a Burger King or Wendy's bacon cheeseburger of some kind. Rolling around in the feeling thing, I played the dog. I follow my rainbow.
Over here. Whenever the Templars come
Also,
here,
yeah, so I talked about, I actually posted this in an Assassin's Creed group I'm in.
Search the area carefully, and you might see him strutting about like a peacock.
But, so the hook blade is
use those
far superior to,
and scan the streets. You'll find our target.
The hook blade is far. What am I supposed to do? I was not paying. Yeah, Eagle, whatever. Hey, game, let me move, please. Hey, game. Hey, game. Yeah, that's not my target. Those aren't my target. Oh, I see. I need to give it this little loady boy. That's not super cool. Anyway. So I posted this in an Assassin's Creed group I'm in. Assassin's Creed Sync posting. Oh shit, I held down the button because I'm a dingus. I'm a fucking dingus. Anyway. I mean, then I guess I'd be living life like I am right now. But anyway, so I posted this in an Assassin's Creed group I'm in, Assassin's Creed Sync posting. But the hook blade is superior to the grappling hook, and just fucking is great in general. Because, like I've said, it's a thing that can be used in a... Man, he just took forever to fall, huh? Oh god! It's able to be used... Oh god! In combat. Oh god. Well, also in okay, so it's able to be used in combat and traversal. While the grappling hook in Assassin's Creed Unity was only able to be used in traversal. But hear me out. Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, the two games other than Unity and Rogue, I guess, but Rogue is just Assassin's Creed 4 Lite. So, two games that came before Assassin's Creed Syndicate had the rope dart, which was a weapon that was essentially just a pointed rope. And then Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out, which gave you the grappling hook, which again is just a mechanical pointed rope. So it's really fucking annoying to me that Assassin's Creed Syndicate didn't let you use the grappling hook at the very least as the rope, as a replacement for the rope dart, which this is a point I made in the in the group I'm in. It very well could have been used for It very well could have been used to... Okay, I'm moving to a different part of this building. It very well could have been used to yank people off of a ledge from a different building. Like, hypothetically, if the grappling hook had a long enough range, and this was Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I would be able to yank this guy off of that roof with my grappling hook. Just shoot him with the grappling hook and pull. But that's not a thing that the game lets you do. It gives you the grappling hook, but only lets you use it for traversal, and it's fucking dumb. I disagree with you, by the way, but... That's what I meant earlier, by the way, when I said that, I keep wasting those, forgetting it's a thing. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, in hindsight, really fucking dropped the ball on the grappling hook.
I'm seeing very strange activity in the Animus.
Oh?
The CPU should be fairly idle, but the system monitor is spiking regularly, sometimes as high as 85%.
Is it serious?
I'm not sure. Desmond's signs are stable.
Well, if there isn't a problem, let's not try to fix anything.
Fair enough. God, I need a drink.
Desmond, think about this. What if I went with you?
Are you asking me on a date?
With me? Where?
It could work.
I think I have
Just
French
for a
fries in
while.
my fridge. Oh,
Until I
imagine
found a way
some
out.
fucking cheese fries
Another body,
right
maybe,
now.
or a... I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore.
That's not going to happen.
Oh
Sorry.
shit, I need to plug
No.
in any controller. Neither
I
one of
guess
them
I
is
had my chance.
supercharged.
And I wasted it.
Oh, excuse me. Hey game, thanks for taking me out of the Animus to show me a singular
Desmond and
cutscene.
Lucy. I mean, closer than friends.
Well, there was the occasional misty-eyed moment, but,
She liked him, Bill. That's what she told me. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a shame
That's
shit couldn't
it?
happen
Just
from... Wait.
interesting.
I spent a lot of time training each of them when they were younger. She was a remarkable woman. I just find this whole situation quite sad.
Yeah, I agree.
Sad.
Lucy was an underutilized
Fine
character,
getting soft,
Bill. Yeah, they shouldn't have killed Lucy off, Bill. God damn it.
Claudia.
Lucy was arguably my favorite character in the present day parts.
Led by a fighter named Yusuf. Take great pride in their
Growing up, yeah, that
The place is
those
diverse
are the
and
facts.
colorful as one could imagine.
That's the way it is.
But it is a troubled city.
But
a rebellious
then they
faction
killed off
of
Lucy,
Byzantine
and I was
Templars
in
still
denial
fights
until
to
this
retain
game came out.
influence.
And then this game was like, hey,
Their
yeah, no,
recent attacks have delayed my
she's
search for the Masyaf
dead.
But this will not
So-
last.
So I was like, oh, he only
As soon as
stabbed
I am
her
able,
once.
I will begin looking
And
for
even my
Niccolo
friends were like,
Polo's
yeah,
former
but
trading post.
the hidden blade's
In search of
always
clues
a
that will bring me
one-hit
nearer
kill.
to the must-have keys.
And they were right. But Lucy was such a good character. I need another drink. Man, I'm on sequence 3 already. Look at me go. I played for an hour yesterday. Actually, an hour and a half if you give the time I've played today, so it took me an hour and a half to do...
How did we do?
We have won the
memory
day and
sequences?
recovered that den. But we
Hey, I
lost
got
a few
Master
friends
Color,
in this
guys.
fight.
Are we all friends
So
now?
much death for so little gain.
You have some experience recruiting new assassins,
Nice.
do you not?
More than a little.
Dude, I want Mooyah fries
The
right
people
now.
here are quite sick of these Templar attacks. Can
Even
you
if I
turn on
really,
your
really
charms
wanted
and find
to,
us a few more
and was
recruits?
willing to break the law, I
See,
couldn't drive to
but
Five
these guys
Guys
will
right now
not
to
do
get
for
Five Guy
training.
fries at the very least.
Not this
Because
soon.
they've been closed for the last 20 minutes.
A good point.
Why are you
Speak with one of my men in Galata after you are finished. He can help you begin their training.
Hey, Kyle. And or Matt. Oh, Kyle's seen it. Kyle's seen it as of... It won't tell me. I want to play... I kind of want to play Apex Legends tonight. And I'm going to preface this knowing this isn't the case. But hey, Scoo, if you're watching, this is why I haven't been playing with you in the past. And also, if you want to play with me in the future, this has got to stop being a thing. But there's this guy I used to play with a lot. I won't give his anything away, but it involves the word Scoo. And that's what I would call him. Both his YouTube and his PlayStation accounts involve that word. But anyway, he was funny, I'll say, and fun to like play with. He got a little upset when people killed him, which is understandable, but he also would call them racial slurs, which isn't super cool. And admittedly, well, it should have been the reason I'm able to admit this, it should have been the reason I stopped playing with him. It wasn't. I stopped playing with him because I didn't have the time to play with him. But then after I stopped playing with him, I was able to look in hindsight and be like, yeah, that's a major red flag. So hey, Scoo, if you're watching by any chance, if you don't drop racial slurs anymore, I'd be more than happy to play with you in the fucking future. But last time he saw I was playing Apex Legends, he messaged me and be like, hey, we need one more, do you want to play? And I was like, I actually already have one, so the math wouldn't work out on that boy. So we mentioned how we should play together soon, but unless he stops dropping racial slurs, that won't happen. Man, that fucking last attack looked rad as shit, huh? Oh god, I'm low on health. Okay, cool. Problem solved, guys. Attack me all you want.
I'm leaving right now.
No, it's okay. I understand your situation isn't always as easygoing as you'd like it to be. I'm just gonna keep talking about stuff. Actually, this would be an excellent chance to pour myself a drink. I can pour myself a lemonade right now. So, let me do that. Give me one more sec. Okay, so, I'm back, I poured a drink, I peed just to be safe, and I also, man, that took me 10 minutes, huh? I also ran around this this cage in a circle. I found the name of a place in Texas that sounds super fake.
Only because my hunger trumped my honesty.
It's
Bring me the key to these
called
caves, and I will repay you tenfold.
Plugsverville. No, fuck. Plugverville. Pluggerville. There we go. Pluggerville. PFL, which already off to the worst possible start. PFL UGERVILLE. It sounds like someone's like, "Hey, where do you live?" And you are trying to not say the place where you live, and you live, like, let's say in Pennsylvania, so you're like, and then realize you're mistaken, you're like, Fluggerville. Yeah? You live in Fluggerville? Fluggerville. Say it one more time, you live in Fluggerville? Okay, I just want to, oh, and that's the waste of my last parachute. Fuck, I hate how easy that is to do. Because I keep accidentally trying to just, like, assassinate a thing. And then not do that thing. I'm walking. Oh, cool, I can loot that shit. Hell yeah. Excuse me, game. Thank you! Okay. Whoa, 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 game. Whoa. Also, me, whoa, in the chair, whoa. Whoa! Oh, and I just paid for these guys. Cool. Oh, well, I'm sure they'll come in handy. Rolling around at the speed of sound. I'm kind of upset that PlayStation doesn't have any good Sonic games, or I would definitely play Sonic at some point. I actually should look into that. See what Sonic games, Here, let's see what I can do. Oh, I can trip him! Fuck! I can't throw him, though. Nope, I dodged you. I dodged you big time. No, you can be dead now. You can be dead now. You can be dead now. Thank you. Man, Ezio... Man, I don't know what it is, but Ezio's a lot less graceful when I'm drunk. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Achoo! Oh, how much you want to bet I can still fucking conquer Spider-Man PS4 while drunk? Oh, I see him. He's in the distance. He's in my weed. Oh, shit! Pretend that last 6 seconds didn't happen. He's in the distance. He's in my creed. He's all alone in his time of need. He's sucking and fucking and riding my dick. He's licking and sticking and doing the shtick. He's going the distance. He's part of my creed. I've got no more words, no more words, no more words, you know, indeed. I'm definitely going to try to play this game for more than an hour, but I do think I'm going to play another game tonight, whether I start New Game Plus in Spider-Man PS4, because, man, I fucking love that game, or, that's the end of my sentence, I guess. Maybe I'll play any multiplayer game if someone wants to play with me and someone that doesn't drop racial slurs.
After you have cleared your conscience, amigo,
I'm sure
consider joining our cause.
I could shoot Scoo a message and be like,
honest
hey,
man,
I'm gonna play
I would be honored.
Apex Legends, hypothetically. And I'd love to play with you. Just do me a favor. Don't drop racial slurs. Yeah, that's one thing. And I'm sure he'd be willing to do it. But also, I don't want to play a game with someone that frequently drops racial slurs. Like, that shouldn't be too hard to ask. But here, and you're gonna stop getting visuals for a hot second. I don't have any... Yep, speak of the devil, he's playing Apex Legends right now. I don't have any real friends on here. Like, any friends that I actively know. And the ones that are online right now, just I can see, there's Stephen Donnelly. Shout out to Stephen Donnelly. There's Ehab, which, again, shout out to Ehab, which are online but not playing game. Oh, there's, Joe from GameStop, who, Joe White, who, is playing Dead by Daylight, which I'd love to play with him. But, and then there's someone I went to high school with named Michaela that's not playing anything, but, I do have, like, actual friends that I have on here, but none that are like Kyle Lydon or Matt Flory that I actively hang out with, or did when I was in school anyway. Which, flashback to a year and a half to 2 years ago, I did have this tight-knit group of friends from PlayStation that I would play games with just about every night, if not at least every week. Which it was nice. I'm not gonna lie, having people that like having a group of 4 or 5 people that I knew that any given night I could start playing and hang out with them. Especially, and then throw Scoo out again, because, and this makes me sound like a fucking shitty person, because, yeah, he dropped racial slurs, but he was, like I said, fun to be around, and it sucks that, neat people can have, toxic traits to them. Take Johnny Depp, for example. He, is not the greatest, to say the least. Oh, that assassin is just the worst. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm jealous. Like, take Johnny Depp for an example, though. He, is someone who, before all the abuse stuff came out, a lot of people really liked. He was, like, everything he did, he was just super good and super cool in. And then, all the abuse stuff came out, and everyone was like, yeah, no, fuck this guy, no thanks. And that's how I kind of feel with Scoo, who, again, he knows his full thing. He knows his full, and, like, but I wish that I could just, ignore the fact that, he would use racial slurs in the, underlying, what's the word? not consequences, but the underlying ideas that has.
Mentor, we have
Like
a problem.
the
A
underlying
great many assassins have disappeared
things
in
that
recent
has
months,
behind it.
and I believe I know why.
Just
Disappeared.
toxic traits that
Do you mean they have
fucking
been
dropping
killed?
racial slurs has that should be
I fear
obvious.
so, but there is no time to explain.
I wish that I
Hide in the park west
that
of here and wait for me to
I
arrive.
could get past the racial
You shall
slur,
see
or
for
not that I
yourself.
could get past it. I wish he just didn't drop racial slurs, and I wish that, like, and who knows, a year and a half has passed, and a lot of time can happen. A lot of things can happen in a year and a half. Maybe he's not as whatever. Maybe he's learned a lot in that time. And part of the reason why, and this is not the greatest concept, but part of the reason why I'm assuming he hasn't moved past the idea of dropping racial slurs is because he lives in middle America, like in between like New England and California, which I understand covers a lot of the United States, but also a lot of the United States is racist. So hey, United States, once you stop doing that, then maybe I can stop fucking assuming that you're all racist. But he comes from not necessarily a state that is known for its racism, but he comes from a state in the general vicinity of the states that are known for racism. So it's hard for me to just assume that he's given up the racial slurs. So he's someone that would, if he dropped those traits, I'd love to play with again, but it's hard to have someone that you want to play with every night when they do shit like that. Oh god, like fucking man, the ma'am jokes are really the 2019 version of trigger jokes now that you mention it. Not that this should really come as a surprise, but one of the president's sons tweeted out a trigger joke earlier today / this week, which I honestly thought that we as at least a country were past trigger jokes, but alright, I got this. Never mind, I was gonna throw him, but I don't see the point when I can just do this, because that wouldn't necessarily have actually killed him. See, that's what kind of upsets me. Like, not kind of upsets me, but also yes. That's what kind of... Hold on. Oh shit, I need to figure out how to actually do that throw. Because I want to try to throw them off the building, and it'll be so fucking satisfying.
Sharpen your senses.
What was I gonna say?
There's a danger here I do not fully understand.
I don't
You
remember
keep
actually.
watch, and I will have a look around.
Oh yeah, that's... Fuck, I remember. Shit. Anyway. What am I looking for? Is that it? Is that what I'm looking for? Is this a thing I'm looking for? What the hell am I looking for?
I do not like the look of this.
I don't like the look of whatever is happening.
Follow that man!
Shit, okay. There we go. Okay.
Only a guilty man runs with such speed.
That's not necessarily true.
And only a fool stops to fight.
I will, man, I didn't think I'd take the, opposition side in this, but yeah, no, only dumb person, not dumb person necessarily, only a fool stops to fight. I don't necessarily disagree with that, as well as I won't necessarily agree with it, but... Man, I guess Ezio has, like, an actual cape in this, huh?
Hit him again! Hit the bastard!
Or at least if I'm using the Turkish. Alright. Sword time. Oh, that's actually really kind of sad watching the enemy just shake his head no as his body slides off your blade.
That man, his name is Vari. He was an assassin once.
He has obvious skill and a score to settle.
Evet. Until that man is caught or killed, I fear none of us will be safe in this city.
Oh no, that's not
And
Ezio. That
until
has
you
the
are
cape
properly
in this.
trained, I will not let you go head-to-head with a killer as deadly as this
Yeah, I'm
man.
gonna guess I'm not playing
Let us
Apex
focus on
Legends tonight,
further honing your skills first.
because it looks like Matt hasn't viewed the finish. Makes me assume he's asleep, and Kyle's viewed it but hasn't responded, which makes me think he's not down tonight. Alright, sure, why not? Start mission. Set mission. There we go. I need to buy another parachute. I mean, another 4 or 5. Oh, by the way, Ani Vicky stopped by work today. She told me to say hi to everyone. I completely forgot. Yeah. Until just now.
Why do I think I know that one?
She just stopped by to say hi. She mentioned how she stopped by in the past, but I've never been there when she stops by, which is very unfortunate considering how I work. Like, that's just bad luck if I work 5 days a week and she stops by on the one of the 2 days I'm not working. But yeah. She stopped by today, said to tell everyone I said hi. Yeah. Especially because, I'm typically in one of the, like, at one of the doors that's close to the, like, exit to the entire store. But I just so happened to be in women's shoes as opposed to men at that moment. So, I was at the department closest to the entrance to the mall. So, like, she just walked in from the mall and immediately saw me. So that was just incredibly convenient. Shit. How do I use health? There we go. How much? Oh, I have a decent amount of money, and I can probably run to the bank.
His brains must be scrambled.
Man, that's just... Is his body not gonna fall? Oh, no, there it goes. That's just rude if he's like, oh man, what's that guy doing? And then immediately gets killed by that guy. Right. Alright, there's a, there's a viewpoint. Let me find a way to do that without losing health. Actually, I can do it the slow way. There we go. The hook blade is so good in this game. I don't know why they didn't integrate it into future games. I can't state that enough. Oh shit, fuck. Oh, nope. I got it. I got it. Some people use the word I use the word fuck. It's not necessarily a good habit, but mean, good for you for not doing it, because I do it way too much. I use that language way too much. Granted, I'm good. I don't use it at work. But, on my own time. I don't know if I'd have the, well, I know I'd have the capacity to not do it, because like I said, I don't do it at work. But, like, it must have taken a while to just, like, remove it from your vernacular. At least, like, when you have a kid, now that I'm thinking of it, there's the, there's that, like, 1 to 2 year buffer zone where you can use it and they just won't remember it. Like, alright, good. It was one of those free trial moments. I didn't need to worry about it. I'm good. I can't think of the last time I used that one. So, at least I'm, like, I'm not necessarily as bad as I could get. That one's like one I use once a year.
Any damage?
Not
Maybe.
that I can see. Byzantine Templars may
It's
be
one I
bad
honestly
hosts,
forget exists.
but are decent tenants. Once they capture a location, they like to keep it intact.
It's
Because
honestly,
they intend to stay.
Que simple. Well, as
I
promised,
didn't know it
if
existed
you want
for
to
a
learn how to
majority
craft
of my
your own
life.
bombs,
I'm
I can show you.
23
Don't
now,
touch that.
I guess.
One wrong move, bang, the building comes down.
Are you serious?
I didn't know that existed till I was like probably 13 or 14. Yeah.
Here.
So for like over
I'll show
half
you.
my life, I didn't know that one was a thing. I could imagine. Oh, really? How'd that go?
We craft our bombs from a combination of 3 parts.
Alright, let's
The shell,
start
the
there.
gunpowder, and the primary
Use all the
ingredient.
strongest things, or ones I have the most of anyway. Oh, I guess these people are all unanimous now? Yeah, let's just resume game. That feels like the safest choice. Oh. Add bomb, I guess? Add bomb.
You'll find many ingredients for bomb recipes scattered throughout the city. So keep
Sure
your
thing,
eyes
Yusuf.
open and your nose to the ground as you move about.
That should keep me busy. Grazie, Yusuf. Have you ever seen this book?
No, it's a journal.
See.
The Secret Crusade
Oh, is
by
this by,
Niccolo Polo.
By Altair?
Marco's father?
I found this on a Templar in
no,
Marcia.
it's not.
It mentions the 5 keys to Altair's library.
Oh, okay.
Niccolo brought them here and hid them.
Ah, and the Templars know this, so it's a race against time.
They found one already, beneath Topkapi. I want to recover it and find the other 4.
So, where will you begin?
The old Polo trading post, I think. They ran a business in this area,
Necessarily
no?
happened
I
between
believe so.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood
Speak
and
with a
Assassin's
man
Creed
named
Revelations.
Speedy
Honestly, I
Vance
think we
in the
could
bazaar.
pull out one
He can
more
point you in
Ezio
the right
story.
direction.
Because
And
the beginning of
teach
this
you a
game
few
starts
more
out.
bomb recipes, if you are so
Hear me out.
inclined.
This game starts out with Ezio traveling from place to place, or at least just traveling in general, to get to here. You could make him have traveled from place to place, and make a whole ass game out of it. How do I leave this area? No. Okay, cool. You can make a whole game out of this. You could bring Ezio back for one more game. The only issue, I was gonna make a joke and be like, you can do the thing where he's like, it's 1 day away from retirement, and he dies. But if it takes place between Brotherhood and Revelations, you can't really do that. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I don't really know. Well, I was gonna say I don't know how much time passes between Brotherhood and Revelations, but honestly, as long as you have like even a day pass, you can, which obviously more than a day passes, because Ezio definitely ages more than a day between Revelations and fucking whatever it's called, Revelations, the superior game as it's known by me and me alone. You could definitely pull out one more Ezio game, and I think people would probably be open to that, especially considering how many people bought this series, which is just a remaster of the Ezio games.
What a fantastic spectacle.
Look at the hook blade, it looks so cool. Alright. Does Leonardo?
Reyes.
Nope, not Leonardo.
I think I have seen
Thought it was
some of
gonna
your
be
earliest
Leonardo. I
work.
was wrong.
Reyes.
Also,
Did
let me
Yusuf
use this
Tazin
moment
send
to,
you? That sounds like one of his
say that,
exaggerations.
See, he said
Jafar
you
in
could
the
show
new
me the location of
Aladdin
Niccolo
movie
Polo's former
doesn't
trading
look as
post.
good as I thought he would.
Ah, you must
Doesn't
be
look as
that
much as like
Floranzala he's
Jafar
been yammering on about.
did from the movie,
Lothario?
the original movie.
Ezio.
Ezio
I don't hear the
Auditore
difference. Yes, the old polo shop. It's just west of Hagia Sophia. Here.
What?
Grazie.
Did he use?
Yusuf also mentioned that you were the man to
Do you
talk
think
to
you can
about
hear the difference in how my
specialty
name
bombs.
is pronounced?
Ah,
Because that's the
that man.
second time
He's a talker.
character in this has just been
I'm a navigator in the Sultan's
shitty
Navy.
to Italy.
Currently on leave to study
Which,
cartography.
that phrase rolls
But
off
through
the
my
tongue.
soldiering, I've also gained an appreciation for artillery and explosives. And it has served the assassins well. It gives us an edge.
No, a hook blade.
I carry many kinds of bombs. For assassins only, of course. Lethal, tactical, diversionary, and a few peculiar casings. Everything you see here is for sale. If you can prove you know how to use it first.
I am eager to learn.
Well, no one is stopping you. Just let me know.
Oh, cool. That was a easy mission to give me 250 year? No, doll hair credits, I guess. 250 Constantinopolis. Let me open this tailor and with whatever money I have left, because that will earn me money, which I can get at that one bank I have. Whatever money I have left, I can use to buy parachutes, maybe. Okay, increase my income by $1,000 or by $100 every 20 minutes. How much do parachutes cost? Fast, not that much. I'll buy 2. I don't really need a whole lot. Let me dye clothes. Oh, I have pouches. Heavy sheath. I read that as heavy stealth. Man, I am blind as a goddamn bat. I want this. But in retrospect, I don't think I actually do. I kind of want this. Actually, this still kind of keeps the gray vibe while also adding a little bit of color. Same thing goes with that, and that one's actually pretty cheap. Not as cheap as this. What keeps the old man vibe while also adding a little bit of color? That one definitely has the old man vibe, but no color. I think the Egyptian blue does, actually. Egyptian blue isn't terribly expensive either, so let's go Egyptian blue. Cool. I'm still wearing this outfit, so it doesn't show up just yet. I fucked up. Let me just Turkish armor. Remove. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while all this loads, so give me a hot sec.
My wife's voice is most shrill. Penetrating. It's funny. I have been so busy this last while, I have
talk of peace. I am glad the stewards were kicked out on their sorry backsides. I only hope the change was permanent. We're the most obstinate, intractable, and though I usually avoid such absolute terms, evil men. Good riddance. Diplomacy requires a degree of secrecy, yes, but also a willingness to be open enough to achieve understanding. I am but a tool to facilitate the exchange of ideas and foster goodwill.
Alright, also, I know I mentioned how, wow, this outfit does look really good, actually, in my opinion. I like the blue. The blue on the belt is a little too vibrant for my liking for, this outfit. But, if that were a little bit darker, this outfit is actually exactly how I remember it from, when I played it. Anyway, I know I mentioned, wow, I can just go in here, I guess. Hell yeah. I know I mentioned how I, posted in an Assassin's Creed group. I'm in Assassin's Creed Sync posting. How, the hook blade is superior to the grappling hook. And, I don't have enough money to open this. And, because it can be used for both combat and traversal, which I'm gonna say infinity times over. But, like, it's been, granted, it hasn't been getting as many, likes and shit as memes would, but it's been getting a surprising amount of, I have been getting no angry reacts, because in the, post I mentioned how it's better than the grappling hook in Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, as a whole, is generally better reviewed than, Assassin's Creed Revelations. So I was surprised to see that there were no angry reacts or whatever, to me saying, oh, whoops, the hook blade was superior to the, grappling hook. But, I've been getting nothing but positive responses. The most negative response I've gotten from the post saying that the grappling hook, or the, hook blade is better than the grappling hook because it can be used in both combat and traversal, was one guy being like, yeah, I liked the hook blade, but, being the piece of trash that I am, his words, I preferred the grappling hook. And that's when I was like, yeah, but hear me out. What if the grappling hook could be used in combat, i.e. either the same way as the rope dart, which wasn't available in that game, or, to pull people off of ledges from another building, maybe.
Buongiorno.
He was like, yeah!
Brava. Please come in.
Here, let me find the exact quote, 'cause if I remember correctly, he said, oh my god, that would have been tight as fuck.
I have not had time to tidy up since my trip.
You sailed from Rhodes. No?
Although someone did say somebody fucking gets it when I mentioned how this game should have been,
on the same ship. I met you at the
or the hook blade should have been incorporated into following games. But, yeah, he said, dude, that would have been tight as fuck.
Best tomes are in
which,
the back.
yeah, it would have if you could have used the grappling hook, in combat. But you can't. Hook blade, it can be used in combat, it can be used in traversal, it can be used in a mixture of both, with the way that you can fucking run past people and just, like, hook blade past them. Fucking shit is tight as hell. The hook blade is just great overall, and they only use it for one goddamn game. Honestly, part of me is hoping that in some future game they're gonna have, no. First of all,
where does it lead?
Part of me has always been hoping that they'd make an Assassin's Creed game focus on the present day.
Only the most
but
interesting man
if they do, or even if they don't, but just have a game take place after this, I hope they have a character find a Turkish assassin and be like, oh hey, I noticed one of his gauntlets has a fucking hook blade instead of a regular blade. That seems like it would come in handy, and they can fucking use that instead of fucking whatever the hell. I don't know. Just an idea. The hook blade is great and needs to make a comeback. When does Assassin's Creed 3 come out? I think it's 20. Yeah, I was right. It's 29th. So it comes out in 15 days. Mark calendars, everybody. If I beat this game in time, I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed 3 on the day it comes out, or just about 2 days after.
All he knows is that somewhere in the city...
This is a big city.
Toxello. That's what I said. Back to your post.
Also, let me know if there's another game you'd rather I play right now. Tonight, I mean, because I'll definitely continue this tomorrow. But I've been playing for about an hour. Fun fact, a book. Oh shit! Fuck. Oh, okay. A book called I think it's called It's Kind of a Funny Story. It's a memoir of a blogger. Strangely enough, it's actually very funny. I think it's the blogger Jenny Lawson. You might have seen the foreword from the book somewhere before. Anyway, is what taught me what a cistern was. But anyway, you're the only one watching, so I'm not even going to pretend like I'm talking to an audience. Zach, let me know or whoever you are, let me know if there's another game you'd rather I be playing right now. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. What a coincidence. That's one of the, 5 fucking books I've finished in my lifetime. Like, adult books, I'll say. I've finished, that. I finished Catcher in the Rye. I finished Carte Blanche, which is a 007 book, after Ian Fleming died. I finished Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which, honestly, is probably one of my favorite. Yeah, It's Kind of a Funny Story was actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I finished it, which should say something. Speaking of which, if me finishing books should give you an idea of if they're good or not, granted, Catcher in the Rye I finished because I liked the character. Not like the character, but I liked the book as a whole. I'm not gonna say it was my favorite book because it fucking wasn't. It was good. It was interesting to read, especially as a teenager. But my favorite book, like my favorite adult book I read, like not Goosebumps, and not a book I haven't finished, like Night Vale or X Heroes, which is another book I need to fucking finish, which I'd even argue is young adult and not adult, is Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Don't watch the fucking movie. Read the book instead, because the movie gives vampires an extra power and also changes the way... It changes fucking everything. The book is a fiction with pieces of actual history built in. So it's like, hey, Abraham Lincoln didn't have hearing in this one ear. Here's how he lost hearing in that one ear. Like, shit that's so fucking minute, but, like, minute details like that. But they decided to be like, here, let's give an explanation for. Well, the movie is just like, hey, here's an entirely fictional movie we don't give a shit about. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did like this. I did enjoy reading Catcher in the Rye when I read it in high school. I'm not saying I like it now, I'm not saying it stacks up. I'm just saying when I read it in high school, it was interesting enough to keep me going. I'm not saying I relate to fucking Holden Caulfield, because honestly, he was a stuck-up fucking asshole. But honestly, it felt like the entire story was a what's the phrase? A dishonest narrator. That's not it. A untrusted narrator. That's not quite it, but that's closer. Kind of like how in Into the Spider-Verse, when Peter Parker's telling his story. Unreliable, thank you. When Peter Parker's telling his story, and he was like, and then me and Mary Jane separated, and he's like, and I handled it like a champ. And then he's immediately shown crying in the shower. It's like, yeah, you know he's not telling the truth. Yeah, that's exactly the way that Holden Caulfield is. Like, you can tell that he's like, yeah, this person was a big fucking phony. They were a liar, and they didn't believe a word they were saying. But nah, bro, that's you. The reason you see that in fucking everybody you talk to is because it's you. You're instilling part of your personality into fucking everybody. You're putting what is probably one of your worst traits into everyone else. But I keep in mind there aren't a whole lot of I almost said comics. There aren't a whole lot of books that I've finished. So that's one of them that I read that actually had an unreliable narrator. Oh, look at that camera angle. So it was a nice change of pace to read a grounded story about someone that was my age. That was also a unreliable narrator. But also sparked my first oh, that's not good. I won't say it's not good. It's not ideal. I like the book, but like I don't. I liked the book when I read it in high school, but honestly, I haven't thought about ever reading it again, and I haven't thought about Holden Caulfield as a whole since high school, unless you count the name of the song "Who Wrote Holden Caulfield" by Green Day, which also really good song. Check out who one of their. There's those fucking. There are those music snobs who are like, only old Green Day stuff is good. If it's not old Green Day, I don't give a shit. Fucking what's it called? Smooth Out Slappy Hour up to fucking Dookie. That's the only things that are good. Or even if they count fucking Insomniac, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Honestly, all of Green Day is good. But I'm not, honestly, a huge fan of Smooth Out Slappy Hour or Kerplunk. Kerplunk has a lot of better ones than Smooth Out Slappy Hour. Smooth Out Slappy Hour is honestly just mostly hot garbage. It's got one or two good songs. Dry Ice is one of them, in my opinion. But off Kerplunk, they have a handful more good songs. One of which is Who Wrote Holden Caulfield. It's a decent song. Check it out, especially them doing it live on the album Awesome as Fuck. It's a good fucking song. Hold on. Yeah, Holden Caulfield didn't know what the fuck was going on in his own. Even at the beginning of the book, his own fucking school, he didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Touch every shadow.
So another thing I want to mention, not on the topic of books this time. Oh god. In the post I made in Assassin's Creed Sync posting, a bunch of people were like, "Oh, I love the bomb crafting mechanic. I used it so much. It was my favorite mechanic in any Assassin's Creed game, and I'm honestly upset they didn't bring it into the future, bring it into future Assassin's Creed games, because I loved it so much, and honestly, I made so many bombs that ended up just being part of my regular." I can't think of the right word. Arsenal, that's the right word. That I use so much they end up being part of my regular arsenal. I wish they brought it into future games. The hook blade was nice, but the bomb crafting was better. Even when I first played this, I never used the fucking bomb crafting. Even this time around, I don't use the fucking bomb crafting. That's a good joke, I'll give it to you. I mean, in my school, not that I can think of, but then again, I was gonna say I wasn't one of the popular kids, but then again, I get the hot feeling that neither was Holden Caulfield. All right, let's just kill these guys. What do you say? I say let's do it. Oh, there's everybody? Oh, there's everybody. Okay. Who wants to attack me? You do? Okay. What do you say I kill you, and then I kill your friend right behind me? Here, just... And then I kill... Nope! No you don't! Fuck you! Fuck you! And I kill your friend. There you go. I don't know what tattoo I want. I have a Night Vale one that I'll send you in a second. That I wouldn't mind because it has the Night Vale logo, which I do want somewhere on my body because not because Night Vale is a good podcast, which it very well is and very much deserves recognition. But that's actually not the reason why I want it to be plastered on my body. The reason I want the Night Vale logo plastered on my body is because it's just Night Vale as a podcast. Like, let's view it from the real world. It's a podcast that is very inclusive and very understanding of what the real world is like. It's like, yeah, we've got LGBT folks not only as characters but as actors in our thing. We've got people of color as actors and colors in our thing. Or not colors in our thing, as actors and characters in our thing. We understand that, like, the world isn't always offering these jobs. So not only do we give the, and not only, we understand the world is not always offering these jobs and not always showing representation, but, we understand these, types of people exist, and we also want to give those types of people jobs because they don't always get them. So, just Night Vale in general represents a better way of looking at a better way of viewing the world as a whole. Just, yeah, these types of things exist. And it's okay to fucking look at it and be like, hey, you guys have had it real hard for real long. We're just going to give you an equal opportunity. So that's one reason why I'd just like to have the Night Vale logo in general on my body. Here, I'll send you the picture right now while this shit's loading. Where is it? It's basically the same thing, just the image in general, not the words, is what I want. It's just, also, I like the idea of the radio tower because it's still Night Vale. It's still very much Night Vale. It's undeniably Night Vale. But also,
look at the margins.
I enjoyed being in Dry Campus, and I played a radio host in that. So, well, it would primarily be a Night Vale tattoo. It would also remind me at the same time of Dry Campus and the part I played in it.
You're beginning to interest me.
So, while it's primarily showing something that cares about representation and cares about casting and cares about understanding people, it also has part that will at the very least remind me of one of the characters that I've played the most, at least at this point in my life.
We will work something out.
And one of the what's the word I'm looking for? One of the projects I've been a part of the most so far, because I've done a handful of projects. I've done the Rock Lobster video. I've done a handful of things for Matt Flory, like Wilson and the Milky Way ad. But I haven't worked on them, any of those, as much as I worked on Dry Campus. I was an actor in Dry Campus. I was an editor in Dry Campus. I helped write some of the parts.
At our headquarters, see.
So that was my first foray into really working on a project instead of just being a part of a project.
And the Romanis in the Constantine district.
You are spread a bit thin, Yusuf.
While it would mostly be Night Vale, it would also, at the very least, remind me personally of Dry Campus.
That would ease my mind.
So, more specifically
You are
Stuart
in
in
a
Dry
hurry.
Campus,
You
but
may
that was
travel by our network of
in
tunnels.
large part my
The air
role
down there is
in
a
the
little
show.
foul, but
So
the rats are no bigger than dogs. Have fun.
Grazie.
that's why I'd rather have that particular thing about Dry Campus than just a radio tower or just the Night Vale Eye as a whole. Those two parts together, I feel like just cover a whole lot of bases. Oh man, that burp had a little bit of vomit in it. Oh. But yeah, now that I'm done with this mission, now's a good time to let me know. I have a whole lot of money, holy frick. Let me open this. Blacksmiths. Now's a good time to let me know if there's any games I have that you would like me to play instead of Assassin's Creed Revelations right now. Because, I have a whole lot of games, and I'm open to playing most of them right now. Hell yeah! That means you can watch for even longer, which means that you should tell me if you would rather I play a different game right now. Or if you'd rather I play this game right now, I can keep playing this game right now. Let me see if I can get more armor. I can in fact get more armor, and I'm going to. Can I get new weapons? I can't. What is this bullshit? I'm not gonna get anything new unless it's free! Not free, not free, not free. Okay, that means Overwatch. Here, you're gonna lose visuals for a second. Let's see. Out of all the games I can play that are fast-paced, there's Spider-Man, but that's not always fast-paced. There's Injustice, but a fighting game can only be so entertaining for so long. There's Call of Duty, which, yeah, is fast-paced, but then we've got the loading screens, which actually last surprisingly long. Same thing goes with Star Wars Battlefront, although I'm open to playing Star Wars Battlefront if you'd like. So yeah, there's two different Call of Duties that I have installed. There's World War II and Black Ops 3. There's Overwatch, which is always fast-paced, with the exception of loading screens, which don't last that long in hindsight. I've got nothing else that's fast-paced. I'm looking at it now. I've got nothing else that's fast-paced. Maybe Bulletstorm, but Bulletstorm is not a good game. And granted, while I do plan on continuing at that at some point, now is probably not that point, if I'm being honest. So I'll do one more mission. Let me know if you'd rather I play Black Ops 3. I wish I still had Infinite Warfare installed because I prefer Infinite Warfare. Yeah, I know you don't like watching first-person shooters a lot. I'm trying to think of other fast-paced games that I have. Here, let me see what I could download. That might take a bit, but I have. Like I said, there's Injustice 2, which is a fighter. I have Grand Theft Auto 5, which I probably wouldn't. I could always start the story. I'd rather not. The story is super long, and I don't really care too much about it, if I'm being honest. I could always do it, but it's something that I don't care too much about if I'm being 100% on the table. Fast pace. We've got the I'm looking at all my, we got Killing Floor 2, which I can download. That's just a game that involves you killing zombies in waves. It would be the same thing level after level after level after level. You just see me killing zombies every single time. We've got maybe Uncharted Online, but the only people that play that anymore are hardos, so I wouldn't do particularly well. I can definitely play it if you'd like, but yeah, that's about it other than what I mentioned, which is like a few called all first-person shooters for the most part. Or whatever. Yeah, whatever I just mentioned. Oh, no, fucking... I mean, I can play Uncharted for sure. I can give it a shot. At the very least, I can just play some missions over again. And like I said, I need to play Uncharted 1 over again. Because I don't have it on YouTube. But, as I'm sure you remember, it doesn't, other than the first mission, it doesn't exactly start off fast-paced. So, it would mostly be what I'm doing right now, which is just running around, trying to get to the mission. So, after this next mission, I can, stop this video, and I can do, Uncharted 4 multiplayer, and, I mean, I definitely can. Keep in mind the first 1 or 2 episodes are very slow. Hey, that looks... Hold on, real quick. Do I have a gun? Yeah, I do. It won't let me aim it, though. Let me aim my gun, please. Hey, game, let me aim my gun. You won't let me aim my gun? Can I aim this? No? Okay. That right in front of me looks like an AT-AT, that part of the, thing. Yeah. But Until Dawn A I have to download, which I'm more than open to downloading. But it would take me at least a day to download. And keep in mind the first 1 or 2 episodes are slow. Which if you still want me to play, I can definitely play. But if I do end up playing it just in general, not necessarily tonight, I'll figure out what game I play then, I guess. If I do end up playing, I might just do Assassin's Creed Odyssey then, if I'm being honest. Fucking finish fighting that one pig, and then, see what happens from there. But, I can download Until Dawn, I can start it, I can do the first 1 or 2 episodes, and then honestly, if I'm being honest, like if I'm being 100% honest, by the time October rolls around, I can finish Resident Evil 7, which I'm an hour or 2 into, and I can finish Until Dawn, which would only take like another 5 hours to finish, and I can buy one other game to play, unless I play like Dead by Daylight or some fucking... I dropped some shit. Anyway. In the meantime, let me download Until Dawn right now, because it can't hurt. Let's see. No, that's not the folder I want. I want this folder. I also have, Not a Hero, which I don't know what it necessarily is. I have Ratchet and Clank, which I haven't played. I have Steep, which is a snowboarding game. I have Uncanny Valley, which, again, don't necessarily know what it is. I have Zombie Without Knee, which is a, zombie game. I have Little Big Planet, which is very cute, which you might actually like, so maybe I'll download that. I wouldn't be able to play it today, because anything I have to download today would take pretty long. There's Until Dawn to download. But, hold on. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still on the air. I didn't see the on the air icon anymore. I have Little Big Planet, which I can download right now, because it's, like I said, it's very cute. I think you might enjoy it. It has Sackman. I don't know if you've heard of him. That actually sounds way too sexual now that I say it. But, Little Big Planet 3 to be exact. And I can download Until Dawn, and then I'll pee, and I'll do one more mission in Assassin's Creed Revelations, or maybe I won't. Who fucking knows? I'm this far into it. And, I'll just get to the location and do a, viewpoint that's... I'll do a viewpoint that's nearby. Fuck, dude, I need to pee. Oh, hey, what do you know? Until Dawn is one of the PlayStation hits, which means it's $20 now. Not that that really affects me. I didn't pay any money for it. I got it when it went on sale for free. Assassin's Creed. What would you rather see, Assassin's Creed Odyssey or me start Spider-Man PS4 again? There's also technically Super Hot, but I want to give that a slight break because yeah, I finished the whole thing out of wrap. I'm looking to play a game for another hour and a half, and if I played Super Hot, I'd probably be doing endless, and I'm not trying to do endless if I'm gonna be playing for another hour and a half. I'm open to playing it again as a whole, but I think I want to give it at least like a month's break. Alright, here's a viewpoint. Let me go. No, game, controller, I hardly know her. So yeah. I'll give you the option between Apex Legends, which is what I played the other day, and is more slow paced than I'm sure you want. I'll give you the option between Apex Legends, Overwatch, Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, and Spider-Man 4. I guess I need to kill these guys. Oh god! I guess I need to kill these guys before I do the thing. Man, everyone's getting scared, huh? Okay. Okay, everyone. That's fine. Go on your own separate ways. But yeah, the option's on you between Apex, Overwatch, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Spider-Man 4, or fuck, Spider-Man PS4, and this. Because I could absolutely keep playing this more. I enjoy this game. Just honestly, I haven't been paying attention for the last hour and a half. So another game like Spider-Man, which I've played through twice already, or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where I'm mainly doing side quests right now, or Overwatch and Apex, which doesn't have a story. Those would be ideal right now. But anyway, I'm gonna go pee. I see you haven't picked an option between Assassin's Creed Odyssey, this Spider-Man PS4, Overwatch, or Apex Legends. For the record, the reason it took me that long to choose that one was not because I don't like it, but because I've only played it once. Which is just rude that you haven't picked one yet. Because it's on you to pick that. So I gave you 5 options. Let's see. Down we go. I can remove that marker from the map. I mean, that's no help. I guess we'll do Spider-Man PS4 because, like, I don't know why I specify PS4 because that's the only system I play on. But because, like, that's just something I have that's not a first-person shooter. Ah, shit. Controller. So I can do that one right now. Give me a second to get it started up. But yeah, that one will be on the second if the controller works.